Hey guys, Mel the Train Tutor here with the start of what's going to be a new feature on my channel, yeah, the monthly ramble. Okay, well basically, you know me, yeah, and I know I like my rambles, yeah, but I don't want to do them all the time, and I don't want to do little ones. So what I thought what I do is just one a month at the start of the month. So from the first Saturday of every month, yeah, it's going to be Mel's Ramble. Yeah, watch it if you do, don't watch it if you don't. Basically, all it is talking about what I'm doing, what I'm thinking, general bullshit. You get the idea. You know what I mean. So, welcome to the Saturday Ramble, January's Ramble. Okay, so I have a list. Yeah, I'm organised. Yeah, first and foremost, yeah, guys, I hope you had a very good Christmas. I hope you had a monstrous New Year. New Year's Day, I staggered into bed as the sun came up, so I'm still recovering, to be perfectly honest. You can tell by my eyes, I need a good night's sleep. But we had a cracking one, and I genuinely hope you did too. Yeah. So, let me get comfy. Yes, it's all right. I've had a new chair. Yeah, the old one has died. But before it died, where is it? I ripped all the fluffing out of it for to make some clump foliage. So, Viv did a tutorial on it a while ago, so I'm going to give that a go and make my own clump foliage. I'll let you know how I get on. But anyway, one chair's gone, got a new chair, so I'm still, it's bouncy. It's bouncy. Yeah, it's a tilt a bit back a little bit too much, but I can live with that. It's better than the one the kids were destroying anyway. So what we've got to talk about, well, yeah, we've got to talk about a friend of mine's competition. Yeah, we've got to talk about tutorials, what's coming up on the channel, because I know you guys are a bit low, aren't I? Should we bring it down a bit? There we go. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, we like that. Yeah, we've got to talk about tutorials and what's coming up on the channel, what I'm thinking over the next sort of this month, the month of January. Yeah, I want to quick chat about Patreon, let you know how it's gone and that sort of stuff. You know, don't worry, I'm not going to bully you. Not my style. Yeah, and then quick chat about the commissions and Adepticon and just generally what's going on. So first and foremost, yeah, I've got a really good mate. Yeah, Aaron. Yeah, he runs a painting service called Sergeant Shamrock's Painting Service. He's based over in Ireland, but he's an awesome painter. Now, he's been on YouTube for a little while, and he's just hit 100 subs, yeah, which is, to be truthful, for the quality of his painting, he should have done it a long time ago, but he just hasn't had the visibility. You know what it's like. So what I'm doing is, basically, I'm doing a quick shout out for him. So he's doing one of those subscriber comps where if you're subscribing, you comment on the video and watch it, and you win, he'll paint the model for free, that sort of thing. Yeah, and there's a few different slots, but I'll let him explain. But if you check his channel out, and I'll put a link somewhere or in the description, yeah, to Lenny's channel, yeah. Go check him out, check out his comp, throw him a sub because he's a really good painter. And if you're interested in, painting and 40k and that sort of stuff, then he's worth the sub. Yeah, and enter the guys' competition, spread a bit of love, guys. You know what I mean? Spread a bit of love. Yeah, paying it forward. So, yeah, check out his competition. So, that's Lenny's comp done. Okay, next one, tutorial. So, what are we doing? Oh, well, I've got loads coming up, absolutely loads, yeah. One of the things I wanted to do is not a New Year's resolution as such, it's more, because last year was so good on the channel and it grew, yeah, I don't want it to sort of just tick over and I want to get a bit more structured. So what I'm trying to do is sort of like make sure I've got plenty of tutorials stored up in the can so I can give you regular tutorials because that's what you subscribe to me for. I know you like the rambles, you like watching me screw up and stuff like that, but I'm the train tutor, you're here for train tutorials, so I really want to get that sort of rolling and get that going. And I've got a few other ideas of other little bits I want to do and sort of make regular features, a bit like this one. But, I don't want to sort of jump in and do too much at once. So we'll get things rolling and then I'll start putting other things in. But we've got we've got a couple of back to basics coming up, painting, texturing. I've got some got one on a filler. We've got the foam board builds coming up. We've got the foreground stuff coming up. We've got some clump foliage stuff coming up as well. Yeah, so tutorial wise, yeah, January is going to be a packed month. Yeah, genuinely is. I've got quite a lot coming on. I've got a lot of ideas for February as well, but I'm just getting some feelers, where people want me to go with the February stuff from my patrons. Yeah, so we'll actually talk about patrons because you know there's tutorials coming. There's always tutorials coming. Right, patrons and Patreon. If you follow my channel, you'll know about 2 weeks ago, yeah, I announced that I was going on Patreon. Now, I'll be honest with you, yeah, it was a difficult decision. It was a real bottom wobble because everyone who'd done it turned around to me and sort of said, expect the backlash, people will kick off. So I was 50-50 about whether to do it at all, to be perfectly honest. And then I got thinking, and it was like, well, just give it a go. And I've done really well, and by really well, I don't mean in the money wise. I'll talk about that in a second, yeah. But in there's been no backlash at all. I think the video had one downvote, and that was it. And first I count that, because you guys are top guys, yeah. But I also think the fact that when I did it, I made it clear that I'm not going to be doing exclusive content for the patrons. Patrons I use sort of guide the channel, but I'm not doing anything exclusive for them. Yeah, everything's about what's published on my channel for free. I'm not in for charge. I'm not up for charging for content. It's not something I set out to do. It's not what I wanted to do. And so, and I think because of that, it's like, well, just because I've got Patreon, it doesn't really affect the channel, and it doesn't really affect people who are watching the channel. It certainly doesn't mean that they're going to get less content or they're not going to get stuff. Yeah, so there's no worries on that count. And actually, right now, I can immediately see how it's a benefit to everyone. And let me explain that to you, yeah? Now, my patrons, on Patreon, you have reward levels. You say, if you donate $1, you get, my thanks, yeah? If you donate $10, I'll do this for you, and you get access to this exclusive content. If you donate, $25, you get to hang out with me and all that sort of stuff. I didn't go down that route. All I did is, right, $1. Yeah, that's the pledge level. And basically what that does is it gets you into the Patreon group, and I talk with you. If you want me to do tutorials on things or guide the channel to do a playlist on water features or snowboards or lava or whatever, or island boards or whatever, yeah, that's what the patronage gets you. The ability to sort of say, help guide the channel. And I think because it's such a low amount, and genuinely, I don't think I've got a single patron who sort of puts up more than $10 a month at maximum, and that's if I put out loads of videos. Most guys, it's a couple of dollars a video, capping it at $5 or $6. I think a few guys have capped it at 10. There's a couple of guys who haven't capped it, and they're giving like $1 or $2. But I'm going to contact them and say, look, I'm going to be ramming out the tutorials. Put a cap on it, yeah, because I don't want to take the piss. But it's such small amounts that it's negligible. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, so I can hear the kids upstairs. It's all right. We're going ice skating in a minute for one of their friends' birthdays, so they're mega excited. I haven't been ice skating in ages, so yeah. Check my Facebook. If I fall on my arse, there'll be a video on my Facebook later, okay? But anyway, going back. So I've had a couple of weeks. I've had 2 videos that I've received patronage for, and I've received $18 for those. Yeah. Next month, looking at the figures and what I've got coming out, I should receive about $50. Yeah, from my patrons. So this is really important to me, and I'll say why. Because I was talking with the patrons, and I was sort of saying, look, one of the first things I want to do is, the whole point of the patronage is to improve the video equipment and improve how I can film my tutorials and that sort of stuff, and the kit and that sort of stuff. And one of them suggested a watch called. I was saying I'm editing on Windows Movie Maker. It's crap. It's done me for a year and a half, so I shouldn't really bitch that much. But there's so much better out there. But I was looking at programs, and they're all mega expensive. And then one of them recommended this AVS video editor, and I've been checking it out, and it's really good. And I've got the trial version, and I've run it through, and it does a lot more functionality, it does a lot quicker. But more importantly, whenever I put footage into Windows Movie Maker, I always get lower quality footage out of it. It's slightly grainier, the detail isn't there. And I think that's down to that's just Windows Movie Maker, but it's always disappointed me. It's always been like, I'll try and do tutorials with one continuous shoot so I can use the raw camera footage because that's better quality. Because if I put it in Windows Movie Maker, I know I'm going to get a lower quality file out the other side. But with this AVS video editor, it's exactly the same, which means I can start doing more complicated shoots and up the quality. Yeah, on top of that, it allows me to embed what you call it, other images and things like that. So I can point to pictures. I don't have to do that thing where I stop talking and then, you know, we have a couple of slides without narration or anything like that. I'll be able to put things in the corner. Yeah, now at the minute I'm trialing it and I can't really use it because unregistered, it sticks a logo slap bang in the middle of your screen. Yeah, which just isn't acceptable, obviously. But I reckon with this month's sort of $18 and fingers crossed next month's money, it should just be enough to sort of get the registered version. Yeah, which is about $60 or $70, I think. Yeah, they've got a sale on at the minute. There's coupon codes floating around, so I won't know till I actually do it. But that's what you call it. That's worked out really well. You know, that's fingers crossed it's achievable. So theoretically, by say first week in February, I should have the registered version, and you know, you guys, everyone should see a noticeable uptake in the quality of my videos. Now this is the first step, you know, I'm going to be getting better cameras, better lights, but those things are mega expensive. This is the first little bit, and I've sort of said like the money that I get from Patreon, I know it's not much, but all of it is earmarked. It's, you know, that it's not going to buy paints, it's not going to buy products to review just yet. I'm saving it up. It's to improve the quality of the filming kit so I can improve the quality of the tutorials. It's to get better lights so I can film all round. Yeah, you know, at the minute, yeah, I have to film in the day because that's the only time I can get any decent quality. Yeah, once I've got some proper lights, I'll be able to film whenever I want. Yeah, which means I can film tutorials once the kids are in bed, which means I can produce more content and I'm not rushed. On top of that, you know, the better video editing means I can knock them out a lot quicker. I mean, a lot quicker. You know, I've made comparisons and it's about 10 times faster than Windows Movie Maker. And sort of, well, I mean, pre-capturing, it's like that. Yeah, rendering, it's a little bit slow, but overall, you know, I'm saving a shed load of time. So, Patreon, it's really good. If you want to check it out, there's a link in my description, that sort of stuff. Yeah, don't feel like you're obliged to be my patron. You know, if you leave me a comment, say love the videos, yeah, that's great. Yeah, if you do want to support me, yeah, and you're worried about money, support me for $1 and cap it at $1. It's cool, guys. Yeah, I'm not expecting you to support me on Patreon. Yeah, if you do, great. Yeah, if you don't worry about it. You know, and there's thousands of you guys who watch me. Yeah, I'm not expecting all of you to do it, but if you did, it'd be mint. I could do this full time. Pipe dream, pipe dream. Okay, so anyway, that's Patreon. I'm getting adjusted. See the lights come up. Yeah, do you see that? Look at the quality of the video now because it's more light. You see, this is I'm trapped by the limitations of my kit, and I'm really loving the fact that it's only a little bit, but I can see through Patreon a way that I can get around it, and hopefully within a year I'll have proper kit, I'll have proper lights, I'll have proper audio, I'll have proper editing, I'll have a proper editing PC that doesn't die halfway through a render. Yeah, and you guys will end up with, is it a bit better? You guys will end up with, you know, better tutorials. You know, you can't argue with that. Well, I'm not going to say better tutorials because you know my style. You're gonna get better quality footage. The content's staying the same, boys. You know what I mean? It's me. Yeah. Doesn't matter how professional this channel gets. Yeah, I will always be me. I'll always be that guy who screws up and, you know, whatchamacallit, your yeahs and your rights. Okay, just so you know, when I say whatchamacallit, that's an abbreviation of what do you call it. Basically, my brain doesn't know what the word I need, and so it throws out the term whatchamacallit. Yeah is just one of those things that I seem to add on to the end of sentences. Sorry about that, nothing I can do. I've tried, every time I try, it's bloody awful, so don't worry about that one. Sometimes I say ta-ra, which is sort of an abbreviation of see you tomorrow. Yeah, it's a local colloquialism. Yeah, a bit like duck. In Stoke, everyone calls each other duck. Hey up, duck, you going up Anley, duck? Where you been, duck? I mean, even the blokes call each other duck, which is a little bit weird, but, you know, we go with it, we go with it. But anyway, that's Patreon, and I'm chuffed with it. Yeah, there's no obligation for you guys. Jump on. You know, if you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. Don't worry about it. But straight away, 2 weeks in, it's already, I can see it making a difference. So I'm really pleased with that. So I just wanted to quickly talk about that. But anyway, last one, commissions. Okay, now if you remember what I gave a shout out saying, you know, family budget's quite tight. Yeah, I'm looking to do eBay stuff and do some commissions and see if I can raise the funds to get my flights over to Adepticon. Well, a few people have contacted me. I've got a few commissions in and on the books, and it's looking okay. So fingers crossed, I'm going to Adepticon. How cool is that? I'm like a little kid. I really am. I really am. But no, watch it. I've got a bolt action one. I've got a generic sort of fantasy one. I've got a display board to do for a church for an ark. Yeah, an 8 foot by 2 foot display board, and I'm really looking forward to that one because off the back of that, I'll be able to do board tutorials. You know, I can use that for showing you how to do boards. You know, as in gaming boards sort of things. You know, the modular tiles and that sort of stuff. So that's a really cool project. The commission ones, a lot of them are stuff I've already done, so there's not much tutorials I can get off the back of that. But, you know, it's money in, which pays for the airfare, yeah. Obviously, when I go to Adepticon, yeah, I'm going to be filming all over the place, so I expect a lot of footage, you know. I'm going to see if I can get there early, yeah, because I know the guys at Adepticon, because of that, Mantic stuff I did with them. I'm hoping I can get in a little bit earlier, perhaps help them with the setup, that sort of stuff, and also get a chance to go around the display tables and the big ones and film them before they actually get packed. But no promises on that, I'll have to see. But either way, I'd like to get over there earlier and just help them out, you know, and get to know the guys. But either way, I'm going to Adepticon. Do I take an army? I can't even play 7th. What do I do? Advice, please, guys. Do I take a skirmish force? Do I take tour relics? Do I take... What do I do? I can't go to Adepticon, not game. Do you have to register for the games? Do you have to register for Adepticon? Ooh. Sudden panic setting in. But it'll be sorted by the February Ramble. Trust me, yeah, we'll have an update in the February Ramble of what's going on. But yeah, theoretically, by the February Ramble, I should be showing you my tickets. I'm going to Adepticon. And I'm really pleased because, you know, it's something I've wanted to do for years and I've never really been able to. And the wife wants me to go. She sort of said, that's your 40th birthday present. Yes, I'm turning 40 this year. Okay. Yeah, it's, you know, it's not how old you are, it's how old you feel, isn't it? And I don't feel 40, boys. Barely feel 15. But anyway, yeah. So I've got a few commissions on. Any tutorials out of those, I'll get tutorials out of you. I'll do product overviews with a rough idea of how I built them and that sort of stuff. But yeah, I'm going to Adepticon. Sex. She basically promised I was going in a little Christmas card, so that's sort of my Christmas present. Like, you are going to Adepticon. If you can pay, you know, I think I'm not sure. She might pay for the flights herself, and then any money I raise is spending money. But I can't. She's upstairs. Yeah, so I can't. I don't know for sure, but I have a little sneaky feeling, which would be cool. Thrill, you know. Can you imagine me coming back from Adepticon? A couple £100 worth of terrain. No. Anyway, guys, so that's what's going on. So, yeah, check out Lenny's competition. Yeah, loads of tutorials coming. Yeah, if you're interested in Patreon, there's links below. Go check it out, or something will pop along on the screen saying, look, support this channel. Be awesome. Yeah, and if you are awesome, yeah, be there, you know. Come jump along, but there's no obligation to. Yeah, don't feel obliged at all, you know. And finally, yeah, I've got quite a few commissions going on, so it's all busy, yeah, and I plan on monstering it this year, I really do, yeah. There's a few little other things I want to get a bit better on, but we'll talk about those in the Watch What February Ramble. So guys, we're coming up to 90 minutes, and I promised myself it wouldn't be longer than 20 minutes, so I could sing for the last 50 seconds, you know, I'm a good singer. I could do a pledge level on Patreon, couldn't I? $100, yeah, no more singing on my channel. No, I wouldn't do that. Another little thing I'm doing a lot more of, yeah, and you guys know I smoke, yeah, because you know, on me hangouts and stuff like that, I smoke, but cutting down, so wish me luck. I'm not saying I'm quitting, because whenever I say I quit, yeah, I end up having a weak moment, have one, and I feel all down. So all I'm doing is I'm cutting down. It's not bad, actually. Not bad at all. Anyway, guys, listen, you have a happy new year. Tutorials are coming thick and fast, guys, so you'll see the first one Tuesday. In the meantime, If you want me, you know where I am. I always answer my comments, so get them in below. Say hi, come chat to me. Grab me on Patreon if you're up for that. If not, you know, grab me on here. And if you have any commissions and you want to help me sort of get to Adepticon, yeah, drop me a line. I'll see what I can do. Dirt cheap. Dirt cheap. Because I do it dirt cheap. But anyway, oh shit, we're over 2 minutes. All right. See you guys. Have a good one. Ta-da. Yeah, that's because it's 20 minutes. I'm going now. Bye.